Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. When I was a kid, I used to love to watch Unsolved Mysteries. It was hosted by Robert Stack. One of my favorite segments, which I saw a few times, was there was a Filipino treasure hunter who had found a 1-ton golden Buddha while treasure hunting, and President Marcos confiscated it, and the Buddha has never been seen again. Very fascinating story. Every time I see a gold coin from after 1971, when this story unfolded, I wonder if part of the Buddha is in there. And it gave me the inspiration that one of these days I gotta pour one of those Buddhas, but out of some other metal. And I'm looking, and here we see a mold of aluminum that's 2 feet high. We could do a back of the envelope calculation of how heavy that would be if it were poured out of bismuth. 2 feet is about 60 centimeters. I would assume the diameter would be roughly half that. We'll call that diameter 30 centimeters. So we got a radius of 15, or 15 times pi for the area. If that base were a circle, we got a height of about 60 centimeters. And then we got to take into account it's not the full cylinder, right? If it were a cone, it would be 1/3 of this, right? If it were a cylinder, it would just be that. So we'll take half of that. So that's how many cubic centimeters we have, times 9.78 grams per cubic centimeter for bismuth. And that's how many grams, or 207 kilograms. I cannot wait to pour that. Wow, that's almost 1/4 of a ton of bismuth. I hope to work up to that. I really do. I may practice it with lead first. I mean, it's not hard to get 1/4 of a ton of lead. I have a friend who owns a shooting range just to practice on how this is going to turn out. Anyway, I can't wait to have a 1/4 ton Buddha made out of bismuth. And maybe a story like what happened in the Philippines will play out, right? Maybe we'll have another atomic war age, and we'll need the bismuth as the initiator, polonium-210 as the initiator, and Hillary Clinton might confiscate it from me and sell it to Russia, right? I can't wait to see a story like that play out. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.